Beaders, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com. So excited to bring you the April 2019 Adornable Elements Beads of the Month Club subscription. I'm pretty sure there's Swarovski crystals in here. I am part of the double rotating club of the month, which I'll explain more about as we get into it. But let's open up this bag. I have no idea what's inside as far as the colors and the shapes of the beads and things like that. And I'm really excited to see what their theme is. Every month they do a great job of coordinating the colors and beads that they send, and it's been so inspiring to get these every single month. So as I said, this is the double rotating club of the month. They have a single size and a double size. If you're part of the double rotating club, the price of that is $39.95 plus shipping. It's about $4.75 in the US. If you are an international viewer, you will need to contact them if you are interested in their subscription, because they take it on a case-by-case basis depending on where you live and the cost of shipping. The single club, which is the same exact beads except for half the quantity, would cost $22.95 plus shipping. With the rotating club, there's about 7 different types of bead clubs that you will rotate through, and I will put those on the screen so you can look through them. I also have a playlist showing all of those for almost a year now of me going through and unboxing about a year's worth of the double rotating Beads of the Month club. It's been great. So because I've already gone through one full rotation, I kind of know the order of when to expect my beads. That's why I figured I was getting Swarovski this month, because it does go in order. Also, real quick, if you want to sign up for their subscription, I will leave the link down below. This video isn't sponsored or anything like that, and the opinions that I'm expressing are my own. I genuinely really like this subscription. I highly recommend it if it suits your beading and your budget. So that's something you'll need to decide for yourself. But if you would like to sign up, you can get 10% off your first month's box if you use the code OPAL10, OPAL 10. That'll get you 10% off your first month's box. And what that will do is that will alert Adornable Elements that you are one of my viewers, and it will get you in the same type of rotation that I'm in. That way, if I share something in the future, if I make something, a tutorial or a project share with the beads that I've received, chances are you may have received those beads as well. Just a little disclaimer, you may get a different color variation just depending on their stock levels, but they do their best to try to match up your subscription with what I'm getting. So it's lots of fun. Definitely check it out, and I cannot wait to see what's inside here. So the theme this month is called Abalone Shell, so that sounds great. We have our list on the outside, and let's flip it over and see what we have. Wow, these are stunning colors, just beautiful. Look at those crystals. So if you did just want to sign up for the Swarovski crystals every single month instead of the rotating club where you rotate through them all, you could just sign up for Swarovski crystals. The single club is $26.95 and the double club is $49.95. And those of you who are familiar with Swarovski crystal beads know that they are very high quality and they're not cheap to purchase. So this is a great way to stock up on some Swarovski if that's what you're into, and a nice way to be surprised with different colors and shapes each time. So I'm going to leave this here real quick in case you want to pause the screen or refer back to it. This is the list of everything that's included in this particular box as far as the names of everything, the quantities, and the retail price. By the way, subscribers will also get a special code each month to have access to free patterns from Adornable Elements. So that's a nice perk and a little bonus for subscribers. So let's go down the list and see what's inside. First up on our list is actually 2 containers, which is great. So I'm able to tell what's what by this little code right here. It matches up to the list. And these are called 8mm Iridescent Tahitian Look Pearl. There's 40 pieces, so about 20 in each of these containers. I love these containers. They are actually the containers I use for my everyday bead storage for the most part, so I'm always happy to get more of these. But check these out. You can see the beautiful iridescent finish they have as I'm moving them around. These pearls, Swarovski pearls, are just such high quality. I mean, you get other glass pearls from lower quality places and they just are not the same. Paint will peel off, the holes aren't as uniform, and there's something about the weight of the Swarovski pearls. They're just a little bit more dense and feel closer to real pearls. That's a beautiful color. It's mostly teal, but then it's also got a little bit of a dark blue cast to it. So again, this is the double club, so if you were a single club member, you would have received just 1 container of these. In the double club, you get twice as many beads, but you would also get 6 containers. Next, we have some 4mm blue zircon AB 2 times bicones. So the AB finish stands for Aurora Borealis. It's that rainbow kind of effect. And this has the 2x finish. So these are some of the most sparkly bicones I've ever seen in my life. Just look at how those are glimmering with the 2x AB. Absolutely the most beautiful bicones that I have in my possession, hands down. So these are gorgeous shades of green and blue that are coming out. You just can't beat that sparkle. It is mesmerizing. Again, the difference between Swarovski bicones and just your typical inexpensive Chinese crystal is that the holes on these are so uniform. The shape of these is so uniform, so they are ideal for bead weaving. They're not smaller on one end and larger on another, for example. And also the holes are smoother, so they're less likely to cut your beading thread. Next up, we have these 10mm blue zircon AB heart pendants. There's 8 of them inside. Another beautiful shade of teal or greenish blue. The faceting on these is stunning, gives them an extra sparkle, and the beautiful heart shape. Again, everything quality-wise is impeccable. The holes are completely smooth and round. There's no breakage or anything. And you can see that on one side it's got the AB finish and on the other side it doesn't. So another beautiful shape and color. Next we have these 8mm crystal silver shade faceted rounds. There's 12 of those in here. Pretty basic, but again they have that amazing faceting and amazing sparkle. These will be great to include in a variety of different projects. And actually, just looking at these, my first impression is that I'd like to add these to some gemstone jewelry. I love adding Swarovski crystals with gemstones. I think they're so beautiful together. So that might be something I'll do with these. These will be so easy to work with because that color is so versatile. They are clear, but they just have this hint of gray, which is why they're called silver shade. And they feel like they've got a nice weight on them too. Next, we have the 16mm black diamond Shimmer Pear pendants. These I've been excited to open because I love the shape of these. I think they are going to be absolutely stunning on some earrings. That's just something that's jumping out to me because I love that shape on earrings. That sparkle on these is almost blinding. Holy cow. So it's kind of interesting. They almost have a brownish look to them from one side, and then the other side looks like it's got an AB finish on it. It's really iridescent. So lots of sparkle and lots of fire coming out of these. Our last selection is called 6mm black diamond AB cubes. There's 12 of these in here. These kind of match the color of those pear pendants I just showed you. Again, it's got that beautiful AB finish on it and the unmatched sparkle of Swarovski. Everything super uniform. There's a good look at what the hole looks like and how clean that they have it drilled. It's got kind of this smoky grayish brown look to this color, but there's so many other colors that pop out, blues and purples, aqua for example, that are coming out with that gorgeous AB finish. So this was everything in my April 2019 Adornable Elements Double Rotating Beads of the Month Club, this being the Swarovski Crystal Month, and again where they send 6 different containers of very, very high quality Swarovski crystal beads in a beautifully coordinated colorway and a great selection of different shapes of Swarovski crystals. In many of the clubs you do get 8 containers of beads. Being that Swarovski is a much pricier type of bead, that's why you get 6 different containers in this one. But definitely check back, like I said, if you're a new subscriber or if you're really interested in the subscription, like to know more about what they've sent previously, definitely check out the playlist of my previous unboxings and that will give you a great idea of the contents of the boxes and see if they speak to you. Also, don't forget to use that code OPAL10 to save 10% off your first month's box. If you couldn't already tell, I'm very, very happy with this month's selection. I think the colors are beautiful. The quality is top notch. Their customer service is excellent. If you ever need to reach out to them, they will respond to you right away, which I think is very important. And like I've said before, these subscriptions, for me personally, but I know for a lot of you, are a great way to get inspired. It's just different from going out and picking out your own beads every month. There's something about getting a surprise box or bag of beads in the mail that you weren't expecting, of things you may not have actually gone out to purchase on your own, that can really help inspire you to think outside of the box and push yourself creatively. So if it's in your budget, if this speaks to you or any of their other subscription options speak to you, definitely check them out because I don't think you'll be disappointed. Feel free to leave me a comment down below if you are a current subscriber. If you've signed up previously with my code, let me know if you got the same color option this month or if you got something different or anything else you'd like to say. I want to thank you guys so much for being with me today and sharing in the fun of unboxing this because it really is more fun to enjoy these together. I will be back soon with more tutorials, finished jewelry updates where you see some of the things that I've made from the beads I've gotten in my subscription boxes, and more unboxings. So stay tuned for next time. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and as always, happy beading. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love for you to give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my latest videos. Check out the information section under the video for links to my social media handles and other helpful info, and feel free to check out my shop at orchidandopal.com. Thanks for watching!